Please consider this letter a formal notification that I will be leaving my position as assistant to the mayor of Wingham effective immediately. To Mayor Todd Van Allen, I feel as though I have outgrown the position and wish to move on with my life. Sincerely, David Sides.
I don't get it. This doesn't happen in a town of 3,000 people. National news coverage over a freak playground accident. How does a part-time mayor, full-time janitor deal with all this?
Sir, there's something I need to talk to you about before we start.
Poor little Timothy Johnson. He was only 7 years old, crushed by a faulty snowfort.
Sir...
Sir, there were signs posted everywhere warning about the dangers of digging tunnels through snowbanks. I don't know what else can be done.
Well, I haven't heard of anything more tragic in all of my 72 years. Other than the night David's mother took her own life when she lost our annual budget at bingo. If only she knew the money she lost would be recycled back into the budget.
Well, I'm sure she'd be happy to know that the budget is in good hands with you, Lorraine.
Well, I just hope that the Johnson family has somebody to watch over them the way your father had you, David. Oh, the thought of your father growing old in that big old house just breaks your heart.
I think we need to stop the snowing in the town of Wingham.
With all due respect, Mr. Mayor, I don't think you can stop Mother Nature.
Well, Mr. Ivy School of Business, why not?
Mr. Mayor, if I might add, they ski in Dubai. They built a giant dome, and they control the climate within the dome.
Put the town in a dome. Brilliant.
Wait, no, but Dubai is listed as one of the wealthiest cities on the planet. This is Wingham, Ontario. We don't have the resources for a giant dome.
I don't follow.
Lorraine, what's our budget for the rest of the year?
Well, as of today, we have $3,200.15. Yesterday we had $3,200.15. But I personally took out $20 that I can make the Johnson family my famous peanut brittle.
Jesus, Lorraine, peanut brittle while grieving. It's gonna get all stuck in their teeth.
Hey, her peanut brittle's just fine. It cheers this old officer up every time one of the high school students drunkenly fall through the ice in their snowmobiles.
Well, Gare, why aren't you in uniform?
It wasn't in the budget.
Yes!
Look, I seriously think we need to think about getting some legal advice and some counselors' help with our grieving citizens. I mean, our town just lost a 7-year-old child. Peanut brittle doesn't always solve the pain.
Sir, legal matters have been taken care of. We have Mr. Ned Fielding representing us at no cost unless he can get us money.
Ned Fielding is a small claims lawyer, and there's no way we're going to get money off the family of a grieving child who was killed in a freak snowboard accident, you idiots.
David, have you ever had some Chill-A-Man?
No, of course not. I live here.
Neither have I. Don't tell me about pain. Over the years, I've seen a lot of good people lost to this town. It's the little things you remember. Like Timothy Johnson. He wasn't even wearing mittens.
All right. Let's save the rest of this for after lunch. I don't want to spoil the wife's tuna casserole. She gives it to me every Wednesday for lunch.
With all due respect, Mr. Mayor, I mean, Constable Garrett is clearly suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder. I mean, in the city, we'd have counseling available 24/7 through the police department. I've been pushing for that here in Wingham for the past 2 years, but apparently it's not available in our budget.
Don't worry about me, David. I'm just fine. I have a loving family at home. And the ladies at the Donut Delight.
Well, there are other EMS workers in this town. I think somebody more than just the ladies at the Donut Delight.
What's wrong with the Donut Delight? It's a Sunday hangout of the who's who of Wingham. And you can smoke there.
Nothing's wrong with the Donut Delight. It's just not a place you should go for counseling.
David, you're my right-hand man. And you're my right-hand man for a reason. Because I respect your opinion. But Lorraine has already explained to you that we just don't have the money in the budget for all these extra spoils.
Well, what did we spend the budget on?
Lorraine?
Well, we put a lot of money into our homecoming, but we made a profit off of that.
Well, what did we spend that on?
A new Zamboni, and score clocks, and new showers for the community center.
Very useful.
And the showers have motion sensors in them, so not a drop of water goes to waste. Yes, Dubai might have their indoor ski hills, but they miss out on motion sensors in their showers. Probably why they're located in the desert.
I think Dubai has at least some motion sensor showers available.
Nope.
Oh, young lady, Mr. Mayor, you'd be surprised how long a common law couple in their 20s could argue over a Scottish Terrier.
I went to school with his mother, and she was slippery, but a B-I-T-C-H would be an ungodly name.
She whooped your butt in the past 4 homecoming high cross bond competition. That's 4 years of winning for the Fieldings.
Don't swing, Ned.
I won't know this goddamn snow melts.
Could we please just get back to the topic at hand?
Yes, you're right, David. Ned, as you know, the town has just lost poor little Timothy Johnson. And we need to make sure that our asses are covered in case of legal action by the family.
Well, it seems the media has sided with the grieving family, so to 180 the press, I think we need to find some skeletons in old Mr. Johnson's closet.
I heard Mr. Johnson kissed a boy in high school as a dare.
Janet, I love you. Can I bum a smoke?
Sorry, I went to the Donut Delight this morning for breakfast and I haven't had a chance to go get one.
Ned, what the hell are you doing here?
I'm winning, David.
You haven't even passed your bar exam.
Well, I see how it's going to be. You're going to call me out. Like your mother called me out 5 years ago for using Betty Crocker.
If undetected, no homemade recipe can beat Betty Crocker.
And if my mother were still alive today, it'd be 5 years of losing for the Fieldings.
Ned, you haven't passed your bar exam?
Well, it's a hard test.
David, do you need to pass your bar exam to represent people in court?
Well, no, not in small claims court. People just represent themselves in small claims court.
Like People's Court.
Very good, Janet.
I like Matlock.
That doesn't matter.
Ned, why would you try and pull a fast one on your own friend, Mayor Van Allen?
I don't know. I thought maybe 10% of whatever I got from this case would allow me to spend the rest of my days in Hawaii playing golf.
Constable Garrett, put this man under a holding cell.
But we caught him before he did anything wrong.
Then Ned, get the hell out of my office immediately.
Mr. Mayor Van Allen, do you want to take this outside?
Ned, I'm a 50-year-old mayor/janitor. I don't take things outside.
Goodbye, Mr. Mayor.
Yeah! Get out of here, you bitch! I'm sorry, that was ungodly.
David, do you have any lawyer friends from that university of yours that you could call?
I know this guy named Logan Lerner. He graduated with honors from Huron College and then went on to study law at the University of Toronto. I think if I gave him a call, he could make sure both parties walk away on good terms.
But what about the budget?
Well, our insurance should cover it for now. Might affect our budget next year, but for now we'll be okay.
Okay. I guess we're done for the day. Good job, everybody.
Seriously, it's like 11:30.
You know, David, what you're saying. I think I'd like to talk to someone about this incident.
Well, I'll make a call on that too. I'm sure the province will provide counselors in a situation like this.
Thank you.
Yeah. See you later, Constable. Sir, there's something I need to talk to you about before we leave.
David, there's something I wanted to say to you, too. I don't know why you ever came back to this blue-collar town. Even with the loss of my mother, I would have just stuck my father in a home. But I can tell you for one thing. This town would literally burn to the ground if it wasn't for you. Now, what did you want to say, David?
I just want to say that we'll have a long day ahead of us tomorrow.
So I'll see you tomorrow, then?
Yes, sir.
Say, David! Thought you might want some of the wife's tuna casserole. She gives it to me for lunch every Tuesday, but I was thinking about ordering Chinese for a change.
No, sir. I think some things are meant to stay the same.